Hey ladies, this is Mocha Mommy here bringing you another video. And in this video, I'd just like to wish you a happy Valentine's Day. I hope this day is full of love, light, peace, happiness, and fulfillment for you all. And in this video, I'm just going to go over some current events and some things that have just been a really good source of joy for me. The first thing I would definitely say would be Sunday, February 12th, Super Bowl Sunday. It's almost like a holiday, and it's been that way since I was a young girl. I had a lot of friends and family over. My daughters were able to bring some of their friends over, and it was just really nice to entertain, to talk and connect with people. Just in our busy lives, whenever we get together with others, I just think that's just something we should never take for granted. Also, I really did enjoy the halftime show. You know, Rihanna has been a performer for close to 2 decades, and it's amazing as the guest and the crowd span generations, how each one of us had a song that we remembered, that brought up nostalgia, that we could really connect over, even though I had guests that were as old as 53 and guests as young as, 15. That they all had a Rihanna memory and a Rihanna song. And I just think that was the thing that was most special about this year's halftime show. Now, the team that I was rooting for didn't win, but I definitely think that Jalen Hurts, who I nickname as my mom's boyfriend because she swore that he was just the best thing and he's been the most underrated and overlooked quarterback. But anyway, I just really think he did a great job in the Super Bowl. And it's just unfortunate that the team that had the statistically better record didn't come out overall. And it just really goes to show you how you never really know in life. And hey, shout out to Gracie Hunt, daughter of Clark Hunt, the owner of the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, she definitely made a mark and she definitely put herself out there because listen, there's 350 million Americans, okay? 200 million of those Americans will watch the Super Bowl. So she definitely positioned herself to get seen, beauty pageant winner, marathon runner, college student, good for her for using this to really self-advertise and self-market and to get her brand out there. So the Gracie Hunt publicity stunt came right on the heels of an article being written in a major publication about educated Black women being single again. And it just really goes to show you how other cultures, other people really do set their daughters up to be launched into high society with pageants and cotillions and bat mitzvahs and sweet 16s and quinceañeras, and how a lot of that is really lacking for Black women. So a lot of us have to take our dating, mating, and hypergamy questions to the public square, which makes moving in silence a real challenge. But what I will say is that strategy does exist, and we just need to know and have the right mindset to execute. And a lot of that's going to come with setting an intention. I feel as if right now we're shaming Black women for being single. At the same time, we're shaming Black women for wanting partnership. Ladies, set your intention. If you want to be single, make sure that that is your choice and that is something you're choosing. But if you want to be partnered, make sure that you are setting that intention and that you're putting yourself out there and you're putting the work in. Nobody trips and falls and lands in a long-lasting, happy marriage, okay? That's very intentional. Now, in the case of Gracie Hunt, and I can also say with my family, that intention was set up, where I went to school, the activities I participated in, all the etiquette, all the things that my parents exposed me to and things they didn't let me do because I had that growing up. But some of us will have to self-advocate. And because we're self-advocating, that means we need to be very intentional. And with that, I would just definitely point you to the Valentine's Day message to end all Valentine's Day message, which is basically Layla and Alex Hormozy talking about their relationship dynamics. They were able to securely talk about their past relationships, and they were able to securely talk about the dynamics that is that take place in their relationship, and made it a point to not be judgmental of other people, because they're secure enough in who they are as a couple. And they really talked a lot about the power couple dynamic. And I really am going to leave it down below in the comment section, pin it in the comment section, put it in the description box, because I think there's a conversation you ladies need to hear, especially when it comes to educated, powerful, formidable women. I think Amal Clooney would probably also be another example. These educated, professional, powerful women, and then the type of men that they eventually end up getting paired with, and the type of man who appreciates that. We should be done having conversations with men who don't appreciate that dynamic. So, with that being said, the recent news of Haley Bailey and DDG, I hate to say it, but I called it a few months ago. Basically, she is her trajectory, she's on an incredible trajectory as a Disney kid. Just think about the Jonas Brothers, Demi Lovato, Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez. I mean, it's a powerful, powerful trajectory that she has. And she has an incredible soundtrack behind her and an incredible voice. Beyonce is behind her. I just really think that she is going to be propelled into the stratosphere. And you have to have a guy very secure in himself to be able to deal with that. And I never thought he was that guy. A pretty successful YouTuber and, entrepreneur, self-made man, but just still not really ready. And the thing about it is, this is going to cost her. She's been pretty silent about it. And I understand why, because probably there's a team that's going to have to work on this. Disney keeps a very tight leash on their stars, and her movie hasn't even been released yet. So, and there's the fact that he is dealing with a very ratchet element. He brought a very ratchet element into her atmosphere, with some very ratchet tactics and treatment. So I just think that it's going to cost her, in publicists, in making sure stories don't run, in getting ahead of things, making sure that you pay these gossip outlets more than it would cost them to run the story. I mean, and just making sure you're inoculating your star. I mean, I just think it's going to be costly. I think that there's probably going to be a team to put out the fire, but I just think it's going to cost her. It's going to cost her money to get it done, and then probably maybe even possibly cost her opportunity. So that's really sad. But what is happy is that, as Black women, we have a lot of options. We have a lot of choices. And I really loved Octavia B's last upload with her vlog, getting together with all the other influencers. And I just thought it was really amazing, like the influencers she chose to put in her sphere. I think all of these women are very, very classy. She introduced me to 2 new ones that I did not know, but I'm just really, really grateful for her content, the engagement that she gets, and then just how the techniques and the tactics that she's teaching. And ladies, it's going to be subtle, and I know that right now we talk about one camp of divestment versus the other and transcendence and da-da-da-da-da. Basically, ladies, it's really about your own self-branding, your self-marketing, and what gets you where you need to get. So I'm all about the subtlety, Gabby Sidibe, Tamron Hall, Rachel Lindsay, being very careful how you position yourself to make sure you don't disrupt your bag, but also making sure you position yourself to win. So happy Valentine's Day. Wishing you a great day. This is Mocha Mommy. I'll see you in the next video.